What's going on, CDL fans? It's time for our July 13th game day. Before getting this game day kicked off and whatnot, just gotta say it right here in the intro. Happy birthday to Brandon Blackblood, owner of the San Jose Storm and the Tampa Bay Gators. Celebrating his birthday today, hoping to do it with some wins. Anyways, we'll take a look at the schedule here. The San Jose Storm got a home game today against Boston, and Tampa Bay on the road against Detroit. So looking for wins today on his B-Day. It's Brandon Blackblood. Also on tap for you, we got Washington at Bradford. We got Buffalo at San Diego. Crash Bowl 1 rematch for all those of you who remember what happened in '97. Okay, so anyways, moving on here, Green Bay and Miami. That's a big game. Miami, or not Miami, but Green Bay. Oh, they moved up in the stands. Something else. Sir, they were in 17th earlier in the year. We're going to see the first two draft picks of the 2014 draft going at it today. San Francisco up against New York. And then our main event, couldn't ask for much more than what we are going to have. Crash Bowl rematch, Philadelphia Demons on the road to take on the Los Angeles Blades. Not to mention Puerto Rico and Pittsburgh earlier before that. Roswell trying to keep their playoff hopes alive with every game day. They'll be on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Let's get you a look at the standings before we get the opening matchups, which will be D-League playoffs. Game 2 of the Soldiers Cup semifinals. So let's get a look at how everything's looking right now.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, we are here for the start of this July 13th game day here in the Car Demolition League. Great games on tap and a pair of game 2s from the Soldiers Cup semifinals down the D-League. Syracuse and Wilkes Barre both won game 1, earning home field advantage in game 2 and looking to put their series away and clinch their spot in the Soldiers Cup Finals. Speaking of that, we've got Orlando and Syracuse on the field right now. The number 6 seeded Orlando Rage, Shane Geyser's squad, the farm team of both the Bradford Brawlers and Miami Mafia. Coming out first for them today will be Silver Vet, Dirty Rat. At the captain spot is Captain America, and at 5-point gainer will be Split to the home side of the field. WA-17 to start things off for Syracuse, followed by Zebra, Blue BMW, and at 5-point gainer, Patrol. Syracuse, Gregory Fox's team, owned by, Gregory Fox's team, and it's the farm team of Pittsburgh and Buffalo. So here we go, game on. So here we go. Silver Vet and WA-17. Going to start us off. Both cars go down. WA-17 losing that front end, but he was on his side anyway there. So, 5-5 the score. Out comes Dirty Rat and Zebra now. Orlando trying to force a decisive game 3, and that one, that's not a flip, that's no contact. And that's an interference right there. Dirty Rat, look at him here. Okay, back to their own side. So we'll do this again. So, interference, save Dirty Rat, and Dirty Rat gets the lead for Orlando, for the Rage. It's a tongue twister, I don't know. Just me, I don't know. It's just, anyways, blue BMW now out there trying to tie this game up for Syracuse. Orlando one flip away from tying this series at 1. It's not going to happen. Blue BMW has the flip. 10-10 the score. And now blue BMW out there against Captain America. And Captain America is down. So, the score 15-10. Syracuse in the lead. Orlando trying to force OT. This is deja vu all over again from game 1. Splitting out there against blue BMW. Splitting still up, but off screen. One more flip, and the Syracuse Scorpions are going to their second Soldiers Cup Finals. Not in a row, but second in 3 years. No interference that time, and the Syracuse Scorpions win this game and sweep this series 2 games to none. 15-10 in game 2. Gregory Fox and his Syracuse Scorpions will meet up against either the Wilkes Barre Scranton Bulls or Utah Lakers in the Soldiers Cup Finals. Good season for Shane Geiser's Orlando Rage, especially for making it to the playoffs for the first time in their D-League history or whatnot. So a good season for the Orlando Rage, but Syracuse wins the day here today. Coming up next, we'll see if Wilkes-Barre will be joining them or will Utah be forcing a decisive Game 3 on July 15th. That's what we are about to find out next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. All right, folks.
Fucking go.
Welcome to Game 2 of this Soldiers Cup semifinal series between the number 7 seeded Utah Lakers and the number 1 seeded Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls. The Bulls won Game 1 in overtime, 20-15, and they have earned the right to have home field advantage for Game 2 here. Utah looking to force Game 3 back on their home turf. Of course, Wilkes-Barre looking for that sweep. And a win today, you won't see them till the 22nd of July when the Soldiers Cup Finals will be. They'll be up against Syracuse if they can get the win today. So let's get a look at these lineups here. Spitfire will start things off for the Utah Lakers, Marissa Fox's team, followed by Police Porsche. At the captain spot is Hot Wheel Vet, and Silver Spider takes 5-point gainer spot for the Lakers. Farm team of both the Roswell Aliens and the Houston Oilers. Now, the home side of the field, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls. Starting off for them will be Blue Star. Following him will be Indy 5 Jr. At the captain spot for Alex Johnson's Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls, Red Spectite, and at 5-point gainer, Reagan Jr. The Bulls, of course, the farm team of the Los Angeles Blades and Puerto Rico Players. So here we go. Spitfire starts things off against Blue Star.
It's raining cars.
It did rain cars. 5-5 the score. Both cars go down. And that brings up heavyweight against offensive abilities. And both cars staying up. Indy 5 Jr. and he'll take down Police Porsche. 10-5 the score. Bulls in the lead. One flip away from going to the Soldiers Cup Finals. Hot Wheel Vet now out there, trying to keep Utah in this game. Not going to happen. Alex Johnson is going to his first Soldiers Cup Finals. 15-5 the final score. It's going to be the Wilkes Barre Scranton Bulls versus the Syracuse Scorpions for the 2014 Soldiers Cup Championship of the D-League. That being said, we got pro games about to happen, but nonetheless, good season from Utah, no doubt about it, made it back to the playoffs. But, and knocking out Toronto, huge accomplishment for them, but they come up short against Wilkes Barre. And we got 2 sweeps, and you won't see D-League matchups until that one final one on July 22nd. Pro games coming up, Carolina Wildcats and Cleveland Wolves about to be underway. Stay tuned. It's on CDL Live and nowhere else. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. It's time to start the pros games for this July 13th game day. Only 6 game days left, and after today, down to 5. The final 5. It just has a ring to it. But nonetheless, Carolina Wildcats and Cleveland Wolves both on the field right now, ready to do battle. Both teams battling for pride, no chance to make a playoff. So, anyways, let's get started. But first, the lineups. Carolina Wildcats, Cleveland Wolves.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Both teams ready to come out now. So we got Patriot out there against Surf Crate Custom. And both cars are down, 5-5 to score. Out comes Mellow 51 and Aqua Ferrari. 2 heavy set cars, and Mellow 51 has a flip. 10-5 to score. Make it 10-10 as Stock 34 will tie up Mellow 51 there. Well, we'll beat Mellow 51, it'll tie the game. Out comes Rocket Oil. Rocket Oil and Stock 34 going head to head here. And good battle on hand here between these 2 cars. So Stock 34 staying up. Rocket Oil still going at it with them. And Rocket Oil is now down. 15-10 to score. Cleveland in the lead. And there you go. Mustang 1 and Stock 34 going ahead. They both went down. Got to get back up. And the interference there. We'll continue doing battle here. And Stock 34 has the game-winning flip right there. Final score. 15-10. The Cleveland Wolves have the win over the Carolina Wildcats. Coming up next, New Orleans Gladiators on the road to do battle with the St. Louis Twisters on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our July 13th game day continuing on here. Next game on tap for you, the New Orleans Gladiators on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters. 2 teams fighting for pride here in July. Going these last 6 game days, a lot of teams eliminated after the July 8th game day, as a matter of fact. So the plot has thickened, so to speak, or should I say thinned out a little bit, because it's more definitive. Nonetheless, Gladiators, Twisters should still be fun to watch. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Game about to start. Golden Rat out there against Rowdy to start things off. 2 two good, talented cars going at it here. And it's a 5-0 game in favor of the Gladiators. Out comes the Outlaws 1, and no contact called there. We'll do this again. And Golden Rat will take him down. 10-0 Gladiators in the lead. Out comes Silver Indy for St. Louis, and he'll keep the Twisters in this game. 10-5 the score. Menace now out there against Silver Indy. Both these cars going at it here. And Menace is down. 10-10 the score now. Twisters have come back to tie it. Tigre out there now to take on Silver Indy. No interference. They are going to switch sides. Both cars still up. And that time, an interference puts them back on their own side. Good defense against the aerodynamic smash mouth offense, and both cars are going to be down right there. So we will be going into overtime. 15-15 the score. Yellow vet out there for the New Orleans Gladiators, and Mini Truck is out there for the St. Louis Twisters. And they both go down, and this one ends in a 15-15 tie. So a great game there, even though both of them are just playing for pride. Coming up next, same situation, but it's a rivalry matchup, a cross-conference rivalry matchup, as in the first two owners ever to own teams in the CDL, John Good and Dale Braymiller. They used to live across the street, and this one's known as the Perry Street rivalry for that. The Gowanda Outlaws, John Good's team, and the Nevada Thunder, Dale Braymiller's team. It's up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you here. The Gowanda Outlaws and the Nevada Thunder. Going head to head here. The old Perry Street rivalry. Two original owners, the first two actual owners of the league actually owned these teams and lived right across the street from each other. That's the name, Perry Street rivalry. They met up in Crash Bowl 3 and 6. Gowanda won Crash Bowl 3, Nevada won Crash Bowl 6. Who's going to win today? We will find out in a short, but first, the lineups. Gowanda Outlaws, Nevada Thunder.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowl wins from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, both teams playing for pride. And triple threads out there for Gowanda. White Indy out there for Nevada. And an interference off the bat. Back to their own sides they go, and they'll do this again, and it's going to be 5-0 Nevada. White Indy with the flip, and out comes Ambulance 2, and he'll tie this game up at 5. Ambulance 2 and Clover now going to go at it. And smash mouth offense versus lightweight defense. Heavyweight versus a featherweight here, but good collisions going on. Ambulance 2 is going to be down. So the score now, 10-5. Nevada Thunder in the lead. Out comes Lamborghini, and he is down. Clover has the game-winning put there. 15-5 the final. The Nevada Thunder with the win over the Gowanda Outlaws. Coming up next, the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to do battle with the Idaho Cowboys. And just ironic for the Outlaws there, they just got done beating Philadelphia, this world champions, 15-10, but lose to the worst team in the Western Conference by a final of 15-5. You never know what's going to happen on any given game day. Lone Stars, Cowboys, stay tuned. Alright, CDL fans, welcome back to CDL Live, our July 13th game day continuing on. This game kind of interesting. There are playoff implications in it. The Idaho Cowboys, they have the home side field. No chance of making the playoffs for them. But the Dallas Lone Stars, one more loss, tie, or overtime loss for that matter, they will be out of the playoff hunt. They need to win every game to stay in. Dallas Lone Stars. Let's see if Dallas can get a win right here. We're about to find out. First, well, lineup.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Red Tail out there to do battle with Gold Gunner to start this thing off. And Red Tail has the flip. 5-0 Dallas in the lead. 10-5 Dallas in the lead. Purple 300 ZX and Governor now out there. And Governor's got that defensive ability. And he has the flip there. No interference. 10-10 the score. Mika now out there. Or my bad. Gray Indy rather. Gray Indy out there for Dallas to take on Governor. Both these cars will go at it. 10-10 the score. No interference there. Came very close. Both cars staying up yet again. And this time Governor has the flip. 15-10. Idaho in the lead. McLaren trying to force overtime. Almost an interference, but it is a clean flip right there, and the Lone Stars will lose this one and lose their hopes of making it to the playoffs. 15-10, the Cowboys have the win over the Lone Stars. Coming up next, the Atlanta Avengers on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mafia on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. It's kind of similar to the last one. The Atlanta Avengers barely hanging on to a playoff spot. Every game for them right now pretty much is a playoff game. The Milwaukee Mafia, home side field, have no chance of making the playoffs. And they're looking to play spoiler for any teams they can come across. So let's see what happens. Atlanta Avengers, Milwaukee Mafia. Let's get a look at the lineup.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We got Clowns starting things off for Atlanta, and for Milwaukee it'll be Toyota, and Toyota goes straight down. 5-0 the score. Atlanta in the lead. And a wheel snapping off right there. Comes off a Clown. Clown just had a wheel replacement surgery after the last game day. He has just lost his replacement wheels. So that brings out Black Marinello. Game tied at 5. Make it 10-5. Atlanta in the lead as A.D. Beck goes down. Now taking on Monty Jr. 2 heavyweights going at it here. Interference call. Back to their own sides they go. And Monty Jr. is down. This game is over. The Atlanta Avengers, even though the loss of the wheel from Clown, they still maintain a good enough game to win this thing. They are 15-5, the final. They defeat the Milwaukee Mob. Coming up next, Brandon Blackwood's Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on Lila Geyser's Detroit Devils. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our July 13th game day about to continue here. Brandon Blackwood's Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on Lila Geyser's Detroit Devils. Gators been kind of in a struggle as of late. Lost a few lately, so they look to rebound. They want to knock some teams out of that playoff hunt and get them off their tail. Nonetheless, Detroit, one of the teams that is playing for pride, looking to hand Tampa Bay a loss here. We'll find out what happens. Tampa Bay, Detroit, let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, both teams behind their pit lines. Battle coming out to start things off against Draggy McD. And Battle has the flip there.
Draggy McCock.
Draggy McD goes down. Out comes F3. F3 and Battle going at it here. Offense versus defense, no doubt about it. And Battle assessing that front end damage, and Tampa Bay is actually going to take their first time out of the game. Front end coming loose for the star battle here. So we are in the middle of our first time out. Not going to go away here. It's a quick fix on opposite side still here. We'll go at it again. F3 and Battle. And Battle has the flip. 10-0 Tampa Bay. They were trying to bounce back after a 15-0 shutout loss to Puerto Rico. Black Dragon out there for Detroit trying to keep them alive in this game. Both Battle and Black Dragon are down. That means this game is over. 15-5 the final. The Gators have the win over the Devils. Coming up next, the New Mexico Monsters on the road taking on the Denver Mustangs. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. The New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. The Mustangs eliminated from the playoff hunt. The Monsters fighting for higher seeds. Let's go ahead and give a look at the lineups of the New Mexico Monsters and the Denver Mustangs, and we'll get this game underway.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dragon starts things off for New Mexico out there against Purple Custom. And Purple Custom is down. 5-0 in favor of New Mexico, and out comes 5 Alarm. Ooh, 5 Alarm staying up. And 5 Alarm up again. 5-5. Mustangs tie it. An interference there. Futurama and 5 Alarm. 2 good defensive cars on the field right now. Well, one know how to stay up, and another interference there. The battle continues here. And this time, ooh! And 5 Alarm kind of landed on him, got the flip there. Synchro comes out for New Mexico now. 10-5, Denver in the lead. Looking for what would be an upset from that interference call there. So back to their own sides they will go. Synchro and 5 Alarm. Going at it yet again. And 5 Alarm is down this time. 10-10, the Monsters tie it back up. And now, Teardrop out there for the Denver Mustangs to take on Synchro, and Synchro takes them down right away. Red Ferrari Jr. out there now trying to force overtime, and does. And this one's going quick, and now it's in overtime. 23 out there for the New Mexico Monsters. And we got Red Ferrari Jr. out there for the Denver Mustangs. Here we go in OT. 23 has the flip, and the New Mexico Monsters have a win. 20-15 the final in overtime. What a game. Coming up next, the New Jersey Bandits on the road to do battle with the Seattle Lumberjacks. on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. We are 1/3 of the way through this July 13th game day. Next game on tap should be fun to watch. The Seattle Lumberjacks playing for pride now on the home side of the field, taking on the New Jersey Bandits, a team trying to stay in that hunt for the playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Let's see who can get the win here today. Bandits, Lumberjacks, let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Both teams sending out their first cars. It's Grasshopper for New Jersey, Red Jaguar for Seattle. And we got a 5-5 game right off the bat. Out come Darkwing for the Lumberjacks and Kid Custom for the Bandits. Both going to go at it. They'll switch sides here. That time, interference. I'm putting them back on their own sides. No interference there. They will switch sides. Came very close to an interference. Both cars still up though as they go at it. And Darkwing is down. Kid Custom has a flip. 10-5 New Jersey in the lead, but here comes Buzz Off. And both Buzz Off and Kid Custom are down. 15-10 New Jersey Bandits are up. Pink Lamborghini looking to put this game away. Spencer looking to send it into overtime. And it's going to end right there. Pink Lamborghini, New Jersey's rookie there, getting the job done. The Bandits have the win. 15-10 the final. Coming up next, the San Antonio Kings on the road to do battle with the Indianapolis Reapers, only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. San Antonio Kings on the road to do battle with the Indianapolis Reapers. The Reapers still in the playoff hunt. San Antonio, their hopes came crashing to an end during the last game day. Nonetheless, should be a great game, should be a fun one to watch as San Antonio now fills the spoiler role. We'll see if Indianapolis can hang on here against the Kings. San Antonio Kings, Indianapolis Reapers, let's get a look at the lineup.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Sweet 16 out there and Black Testarossa 2 out there. Black Testarossa 2 goes down, 5-0. San Antonio. Out comes Blue Indian. They'll tie the game up right away. Blue Indian RPG now, and Blue Indy has the flip on RPG. 10-5, Reapers in the lead. Blue Indy for 3-0 up against Motorblade Jr., and they both go down. So, 15-10. Reapers in the lead. Black Jet out there for the Kings, trying to force overtime. Gold Gunner going for the win. 15-10. The score right now. Interference there, but this car's still up. They'll continue going at it here. And Gold Z 28. Defense on display with him when you see him out there. 15-10 the final. The Reapers defeat the Kings. Coming up next, the Jacksonville Bangums trying to keep up in their playoff race out in the East. They're doing it up against the Dayton Rebels, who I believe all their hopes are already gone, but I'll double check that. So Bangums, Rebels, next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Next game on tap for you, the Dayton Rebels. Double checked it, they are out of the playoff hunt. Them and Cleveland both have 59 points. Of course, Cleveland now up to 62, but regardless of that, they are also out, and so is Dayton here. The Jacksonville Bangums.
Fucking trip from fucking behind.
Soccer's intense, folks. The Jacksonville Bangums trying to keep themselves in the hunt as well. So here we go. Jacksonville Bandits, the Dayton Rebels. Let's get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, we got quite the start off here. Zap is out there for the Jacksonville Bangums, and Zapper is out there for the Dayton Rebels. So, Zap versus Zapper. This should be a good one. 2 identical models, and it's going to be Zapper getting the flip. So 5-0 Dayton in the lead. Jacksonville been really slumping as of late. They need to get back to their winning ways. They want to catch up to Tampa Bay. They're down 10-0 now. Zapper on a roll. Now taking on Black Spectite after taking down Testarossa there. And both cars are down. And this game is over. 15-5. The Rebels have the win over the Bangums. Tough loss for Jacksonville. And they're screwing down to that point where they're going to be one of those teams being left out of the playoff picture. But nonetheless, coming up next, the New York Empire on the road to take on the San Francisco Shinobis on CDL Live. So stay tuned. Alright, CDL fans, welcome back to our July 13th game day. Our next game here is going to put us halfway through the game day. So, 6th last game day of the season. We are now entering the last 2 weeks of the season here. Playoff race definitely getting tight. And, the New York Empire looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. On the road here today to take on the San Francisco Shinobis, who fell back into 6th place in the Western Conference. San Diego passed them. So San Francisco definitely still hungry for wins. And this one will be interesting. The first 2 draft picks of the 2014 draft go head to head.
Take that, you Brazilians.
Brazil, we love you. He's just playing soccer, you know. I mean, the one passionate American fan that actually. It's gotta be a joke. Anyway. I gotta make jokes, but anyways, the top 2 draft picks of the 2014 draft going head to head here today, as far as CDL goes. Why watch the World Cup when you can watch Demolition? That's just wow. Yeah. Anyway, full of jokes tonight. New York Empire, San Francisco Shinobis. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Enzo 1 out there for New York. New York needing wins as much as they can get. They are close to being knocked out of the playoffs. Flat 3 starting things off for the Shinobis today. And we got a tie game to lead off. 5-5 the score. Now comes Spectite Jr. for the Shinobis and Challenge for the New York Empire. And it's going to be Spectite Jr. getting the flip. 10-5 San Francisco. And out comes Black Bullet 2. 2 good defensive cars going at it here. Spectite Jr. staying up here against Black Bullet 2. Black Bullet 2 trying to get the flip here to face his identical twin. Cars going head to head. Both of them staying up. Oh, Black Bullet 2 staying alive there. Almost had this game tied on that one. And a grazing shot, no interference, but back to their own side anyway. Both cars still up.
Oh my god, fucking
Black Bullet 2 still up again and
goal!
There's a goal on the video game, but there's no foot yet here between these two cars. But nonetheless, they'll keep battling it out. Black Bullet 2 and Spectite Jr. And Spectite Jr.'s down, and here we go. Black Bullet 2 versus Black Bullet 1. 10-10 the score. The two twins go head to head here. Battling it out. And Black Bullet 1 on his side, he is counted as down. He's about to turn too. You see that right at the end? I gave him time to do it, but he is down. Black Bullet 1 down, Black Bullet 2 has a flip, 15-10, New York in the lead. But here comes Mach 5-2. He's good at defense, he's trying to force overtime here. And interference there. So Mach 5-2 saved by interference, so go ahead again, and Black Bullet 2 gets the job done today. The New York Empire have the upset win over the San Francisco Shinobis. 15-10 the final score. Shinobis starting to struggle now. Coming up next, Houston Oilers on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Only on CDL Live, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game is about to begin. Marissa Fox's Houston Oilers on the road. No chance of making the playoffs. They'll be taking on the Nashville Nighthawks. Nighthawks has recently dropped to 8th in the Western Conference. And they're looking to hang on to it and build on it and maybe take that 7th seed back. Looking definitely to catch up to San Francisco, who was taking a loss. Yeah, but things in the back. But nonetheless, let's get a look at the lineup.
I'm fucking using Brazil. USA is using Brazil right now. Keep that on record.
It's pretty not amateur, but you know, we're American. We're allowed to play on amateur. It's a joke, yeah. Chill. Anyways, Oilers, Nashville Nighthawks. Let's get a look at those lines.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Nickel and Diamond out there against Orange Chevelle. Game on. And Orange Chevelle has the flip. 5-0 Nashville. Out comes Blue Dragon 2. Blue Dragon 2 off screen, but he is also down. 10-0 Nighthawks. Making quick work of this one. And the interference there as White Ferrari comes out. White Ferrari, a solid heavyweight. Good to go up against a car like Orange Chevelle, but Orange Chevelle's got that defense to withstand it. They are having some good collisions right now. Both cars staying rather stable at the moment. Good spin arounds there. And Orange Chevelle hands on for the win. 15-0. Serving Houston donuts for dinner tonight. A shutout win for the Nashville Nighthawks. Coming up next, the Hartford Homies on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. Only Matthews Portland Panthers home against Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies. The Homies right now in the playoff race. Obviously, actually they clinched a playoff spot. They're working on that Northeast Division. There's just a thing that we have when I start recording here, you score on there every time. It's like the 3rd straight game you scored a game during the intro of the...
Keep doing the game. Keep doing the game.
Hartford. My voice motivates them, folks. Anyway. Here we go now. Now the Hartford homies, they have gotten a playoff spot clinched. They're trying to catch up to Philadelphia to win that Northeast division. Of course, coming off a loss against Buffalo, they definitely want to make an impact here. The Portland Panthers sit in 11th place in the Western Conference. In the playoff hunt still, but every game, it's pretty much a must-win for them as of right now. Well, maybe not. But Brazil just scored, folks. Anyways, must-win right now for Portland. Any loss, depending on who else ahead of them wins, could knock them out of the playoff hunt. So I got to keep in mind, I believe it's fourth. I believe 15th place and down right now in the West is all eliminated. So nonetheless, should be a great game. Homies and Panthers, let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, 46 Junior out there for the Hartford homies and Purple Fire out there for the Portland Panthers. Powerful hit, but Purple Fire staying up. But not that time. 46 Junior has the flip and now takes on Monty. 5-0 Hartford. Make it 10-0 Hartford. 46 Junior on the roll, now has to face Solar Reflex. And Solar Reflex keeps the Panthers in the game. 10-5 the score. Out comes Hammer. The battle with Solar Reflex. And Solar Reflex is down. This game will end 15-5 the final, the Hartford homies. Nice. 15-5 the final, the Hartford homies had the win over the Portland Panthers. And what was the final of your game against Brazil there, Alex?
4-8 USA.
8-4 USA beating Brazil on FIFA 10. Anyways. The Miami Mafia at the Green Bay Dragons. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Toy Card Demo fans, to CDL Live, our July 13th game day marching on. Big game for both the teams on the field right now. The Miami Mafia, Shane Geyser's squad on the road to take on both Green Bay Dragons. The Dragons have worked their way up. They were earlier in the season 17th in the Eastern Conference. They now sit 9th in the Eastern Conference. Green Bay actually only coming into this game day only 4 points behind Tampa Bay, who had that number 8 seed. As of right now, 7 points. So looking to close the gap back to 4. Miami sitting in the 13th place spot right now in the East, in need of wins. They had 67 points. Of course, New York and New Jersey caught up to them with wins of their own today. So definitely a huge game for the Miami Mafia as well. All that being said, let's get a look at the lineups. Should be a fun game to watch. Miami Mafia and the Green Bay Dragons.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, game on, and Neon is out there to take on the veteran 1. And the rookie, Neon, goes down. 5-0 Green Bay, out comes Mach 6. Almost 10-0 there, but Mach 6 using that defense. Out there against the 1. Ooh, the 1 almost had him there. No interference. They switch sides yet again. Mach 6 switching sides yet again with them. That defense keeping them alive right now. The 1 gets under him, and the 1 has the flip. 10-0 Green Bay in the lead. Out comes Monkey trying to keep
his number 1
as of right now.
in that game.
Definitely was. No doubt the all-star of that game. Both Monkey and the one go down there, and this one's over. 15-5, the Green Bay Dragons defeat the Miami Mafia. The one goes 2-0-1 for the victory. He's been playing very well as of late. And Green Bay definitely needs that. They want to make that playoff push. Matter of fact, I don't believe Green Bay's made the playoffs since 05 or 06. Or have they made the playoffs?
Either 2 or 1 or 3 and 0. We'll just do it at once. It doesn't matter.
Good game for him. Alex agrees.
Basically 3 and 0.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, coming up next, we saw the Dogs team. Now we get to see the Masters team. Well, the Dogs master. Anyways, and it's his birthday, too, for this game day here. Brandon Blackwood's San Jose Storm, home to take on Vendetta and the Boston Vandals. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Sucks to lose.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CDL Live, and our next game is about to begin. The Boston Vandals on the road to take on the birthday boy here, Brandon Blackwood, and his San Jose Storm. Happy birthday to Brandon Blackwood, no doubt about it. How old are you, buddy? 52, 65? No, I'm joking. Anyways, the Vandals and the Storm out there on the field. This should be a great game. As of right now, the Vandals were 10th, I believe, in the Eastern Conference. They're trying to hang in there in the playoff race out east. Whereas the Storm, just 4 points away from clinching a playoff spot, so you know how big 3 points would be right here with that win. Let's find out what's going to happen here, but first the lineups. Boston Vandals, San Jose Storm.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. It's Purple Indy out there to start things off for Boston, and 48 hours out there for the Storm, and a grazing shot, but both cars still up and switching sides. Look at this here. Good even collisions here, both cars staying stable, and this time, no interference. Came very close, but 48 hours still up. I'll switch sides here. And this time, ooh, that was a weird collision, but both cars staying up yet again. Ooh, good defense by both cars right here in this opening battle. 0-0 the score. 48 hours in Purple Indy putting on a show. Good staying up there. Good defense by Purple Indy that time. And both cars are going to end up down. 5-5 the score, and that will bring out Racer X and 917. The defense here gets thick for the Boston Vandals. Lightweight defense out of Racer X here. 917, the veteran staying up that time. This time, no interference. Came very close, went right in between the chairs here. They're holding up the camera. And Racer and Vendetta quickly ties this one up at 10. Vendetta
is down, lost, has a good twist. 15-10 San Jose. Silver swoop now out there for Boston, trying to force overtime, and the birthday boy gets the win here. He goes 2-0 on his birthday here. Brandon Blackwood, San Jose Storm, got the win, 15-10 the final. Of course, Tampa Bay won earlier on against Detroit, 15-5. Good day for Brandon Blackwood's squads. Coming up next, Matt Geiser's Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on Gary Malazzo's Minnesota Maniacs. 6 games remaining left in this game day, so stay tuned. A lot of action still to come on CDL Live.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live.
Thank you, Alex. We are back with our next game here. The Phoenix Firebirds trying to take a step closer to a Southern Division championship, something they have not had in a while. They'll be on the road taking on the Minnesota Maniacs. Maniacs, of course. I believe they still have a little bit of a chance at the playoffs, if I remember this right. Unless they fell further back in the standings too, but nonetheless, every game is fighting for the playoffs for them if they haven't been knocked out already. Can't remember what place they were in, but you can look at the standings before the game starts and everything, find out for yourself if you got it. But nonetheless, Phoenix, Minnesota, Matt Geiser, here in Milwaukee. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wing. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Green 7 and Mika starting things off. Good battle to start this game. Mika and Green 7 going at it. That one, no interference. Came very close. They'll switch sides. Game continues and Mika has a flip. 5-0 Firebirds. Out comes Diablo 2. Diablo 2 and Mika going at it here. Good battle on hand. And Diablo 2 is down off of a grazing shot. 10-0 Phoenix. Out comes Black Spinebuster, and this game is over. 15-0 the final. The Phoenix Firebirds had the win over the Minnesota Maniacs. Fed them donuts for dinner. Coming up next, the Bradford Brawlers home against the Washington Patriots. Should be a great game on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back, CDL fans. A game about to take place here in our July 13th game day. Only 5 games left. This one should be entertaining along with the rest of them that we got set up for you. The Washington Patriots in that Southeast Division hunt, not far behind Puerto Rico, really, when you think about it. And they're hoping Puerto Rico loses later on, but nonetheless, they want to do their part by getting a win now. They are on the road to take on Shane Geiser's Bradford Brawlers. Of course, the Brawlers still in the hunt for the Northern Division. They are actually hoping Puerto Rico gets a win over Pittsburgh later, so they can catch up to Pittsburgh in that Northern Division hunt. So both these teams right now, second place in their division, and actually battling it out for seeding and so on and so forth. And Washington currently sitting 7th. Trying to catch up to a team like Bradford here, who was sitting 5th last I recall. So, all that being said, let's get a look at the lineup. Should be a great game. Washington Patriots and the Bradford Brawlers.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wing. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Landlord starting things off against Green Indy. 2 aerodynamic cars going head to head. Should be a good battle between these two. And Green Indy's down 5-0 in favor of Washington. Out comes Whiteout. He goes down 10-0 Washington. Spinebuster. He'll go right down, and it is a quick one. The rookie Landlord takes down the whole front line of the Bradford Brawlers and gives them donuts for dinner. Shutout. 15-0. Patriots.
I like that.
Patriots beat the Brawlers. Thank you. Coming up next, the Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the San Diego Lightning. Should be an entertaining game on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Buffalo Warriors on the road to do battle with the San Diego Lightning. 2 good teams going at, both in the playoff hunt. San Diego currently sitting 5th place and looking to widen the lead over 6th place San Francisco. The Buffalo Warriors They're trying to catch up to Bradford, who just took a loss, and even Hartford, for that matter, even though Hartford got that win today. But keeping up with Hartford, they are also in that divisional race trying to catch up to Philly as well in the Northeast. So that being said, Buffalo Warriors, San Diego Lightning. It's a Crash Bowl 1 rematch, believe it or not. But of course, all the cars on both teams are a lot different than what they had back then. So let's get a look at the lineups in case some of you were watching in '97, which would be really impossible. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Toyota, or my bad, Pioneer rather, starting things off for Buffalo out there against Dirty Snow. Game on, we got a tie game, 5-5. Tyrell now out there, taking on 7 Series. And 7 Series is down, 10-5 Buffalo in the lead. 24 Hours out there against Tyrell, trying to even the game up for San Diego, and an interference call is going to save Tyrell right there. We go at it again, and Tyrell is down plainly this time. Now, what is coming out there to battle with 24 Hours? Here we go. What in 24 Hours? Score tied at 10. No interference there. Both cars still up. They'll switch sides. We'll go at it again. 24 Hours down this time. What has the flip? And Buffalo has the lead. 15-10. Now comes 44. Trying to force overtime against what? And 44 hanging in there. He is definitely outmatched by what? But you see upsets sometimes, but not today. 15-10 the final. The Buffalo Warriors have the win over the San Diego Lightning. When we come back, we head to the Western Conference here. Solely the Western Conference, I should say. The Roswell Aliens on the road to do battle with the Chicago Wildcats. 2011 Western Conference Finals, if you want to get technical about it. It's a rematch of that. So, Aliens Wind Attack coming up. Stay tuned. Alright, folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Next game about to take place here. Only 3 games left. They are all good. The Roswell Aliens on the road, still in the playoff hunt. And actually in the Southern Division hunt as well. But if the season ended now, the Aliens would not be going to the playoffs. They're trying to change that script. But they will have a tough time doing it. They are on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. They've already got a clinch. They are the 2014 Central Division champions. That being said, let's get a look at their lineups and see what both teams bring to the field for today's game. Oh, one thing about this. All LA needs is a win or a Chicago loss to clinch the #1 seed in the Western Conference. So, that sets it up. Let's get those lines. Aliens and Wind Attack.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Okay, both teams back behind their cut line, and now comes F1 Racer for the Roswell Aliens. Monkey Ball out there for Chicago. And Monkey Ball gives F1 Racer a flying lesson, but no flip. They switch sides, they'll keep doing this. And F1 Racer's down, 5-0 Chicago. Out comes Dragonfly. And that time, there's an interference. It's going to be still 5-0 Chicago. Another interference. And this time, Dragonfly staying up off screen, no interference. And they'll switch sides here. No interference that time. Dragonfly again, still up. I have to take my aerobics class for the day here. Switch some sides, and this time Dragonfly has a good flip. 5-5 the score, and out comes Highlight. And Highlight takes Dragonfly down. 10-5 Chicago, and here comes Spectite for the Roswell Aliens. And Spectite is down. Highlight getting it done, and the Wind Attack have the win here today. 15-5, Jim Hull Sr. Chicago Wind Attack beat Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens. Huge win for Chicago. And of course, that means Alex Johnson will have to win his game later with the LA Blaze to clinch #1 seed in the West. But that's not the next game. That is the main event. Coming up next, Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico play is on the road to take on Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers. And ain't it a coincidence? I don't know. It's just the way it worked out. It's just weird. Alex Johnson and Gregory Fox, they will be meeting up in the Soldiers Cup Finals. Today they go head-to-head. They both clinched their spot to get there today, and now they're two of their pro teams going head-to-head. First place Destroyers in the Eastern Conference, third place in the Eastern Conference, the Puerto Rico players. They're up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live, and we are here on our July 13th game day, ready for our next game. Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico players currently third place in the Eastern Conference on the road to take on the first place team in the Eastern Conference, the Pittsburgh Destroyers. But when you look at these teams, for the most part, you can say they're clones. I mean, similar model cars lined up against each other. As a matter of fact, let's get a look at the lineups. Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico players, Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Black Star starting things off against Yellow Custom 2. Game on, and Black Star has a flip. 5-0. Puerto Rico in the lead. Out comes Green Blaze. Good defense shown by Green Blaze there. That time, came close to an interference, but Black Star down. So the score, 5-5, and out comes Green Blaze Jr. to face off against Green Blaze. And here we go. And Green Blaze is down. Green Blaze Jr. has a flip. 10-5, Puerto Rico in the lead, and here comes What Jr. What Jr. and Green Blaze Jr. going at it. Put battle on hand between these two right now, and both cars are going to be down. 15-10, Puerto Rico in the lead, and out comes Who to take on Paradox. Paradox trying to force OT, but who's going to get the win right there? 15-10 the final. The Puerto Rico players have the win over the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Coming up next, Alex Johnson on the field again, and Tim Geiser's going to be joining him. It's a Crash Bowl 17 rematch. The Philadelphia Demons on the road to take on the Los Angeles Blades. On CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. The time has come for our main event of this July 13th game day. Tim Geiser's Philadelphia Demons on the road to take on Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades.
We having Philly cheesesteak tonight, boys.
These two teams just met up in the Crash Bowl last year. Alex out for revenge tonight after Philly got that win in Crash Bowl 17 by a 15-10 final. Nonetheless, this season has been quite different. The Blades right now first place in the league, and with a win today, can clinch the first seed in the Western Conference come playoff time. For the Demons, they want to do some catching up to the Pittsburgh Destroyers who just lost and retake first in the Eastern Conference. Big game at hand for both teams. Let's actually I don't think they can retake first, but they can get closer to Pittsburgh, who isn't first. But nonetheless, Demons, Blades, it's a huge game. Let's get a look at these lines.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Silver Molina starting things off for the Philadelphia Demons. Far Future starting things off for the Los Angeles Blades. Game on, we got a tie. 5-5 to score. And that brings out Silver Demon for the Philadelphia Demons and Green Lena out there for the LA Blades. 2 good defensive cars, and Silver Demon is down. 10-5 Los Angeles. Pink Indy now out there to face off against Green Lena. Game on the line for Philly here. And LA 1 click away from taking the first overall seed in the West, and they got it with ease. 15-5. The Los Angeles Blades complete their revenge. They get the win over the Philadelphia Demons here today. 15-5 the final, and Alex Johnson has to be happy with that one. All that being said, great game day. We thank you for joining us to watch it. Hope you join us tomorrow. Divisional game day will be underway tomorrow. As a matter of fact, Atlanta and Miami in the main event. Other great games on tap for you too, though. St. Louis at Chicago. Actually, that game has no meaning now, really, but should still be fun to see. Jacksonville at Tampa Bay, that should be a fun one to watch. Hartford taking on Philadelphia there. That one's going to be interesting because of that divisional race right now. And New York, New Jersey, LA, Portland. So, nonetheless, till tomorrow.
Tap that ass and make it nasty.
Peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.